1300 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asif Hanif. First, the headlines. Special Assistant on Poverty Alleviation says phase-wise Ihsas survey continues across the country to register deserving families in different programs. As the second wave of coronavirus sustained its rise in Pakistan, 58 more deaths and 3,308 new cases reported during the last 24 hours. At the United Nations, Pakistan has reaffirmed its commitment to closely cooperation in efforts to counter terrorism. In India, thousands of farmers are continuing their sit-in protest for 11th consecutive day today against the new agricultural laws of Modi government. And now the news in detail. Special Assistant to the Prime Minister on Poverty Alleviation, Sania Nishtar says phase-wise Ihsas survey continues across the country to register deserving families in different programs. Giving her replies to various queries at Twitter today, she said registration desks are also being set up at Tehsil level to facilitate the deserving people. Sania Nishtar said in the first phase of Ihsas Kafalat program, payment is being dispersed among 4.3 million registered women. She said payment can be received only through biometric verification at ATM cabin of designated bank without debit card. Sania Nishtar said each registered woman is being paid 12,000 rupees as first installment. As the second wave of coronavirus sustains its rise in Pakistan, 58 more deaths and 3,308 new cases reported during the last 24 hours. The death toll has now reached 8,361 and 3,55,000 patients stand recovered from the pandemic in the country. There are now 53,126 active cases of virus infection and positive results ratio is about 7.94%. The coronavirus pandemic has claimed over 1.5 million lives across the world, whereas more than 66 million people have been tested positive. The United States is the worst hit country with a death toll of 2,87,825, followed by Brazil over 1,76,600 and India more than 1,40,200 deaths. Over 46 million patients have so far recovered from the disease. Pakistan Navy ship Tabuk visited Port Aksaz of Turkey on its return passage to Pakistan, aimed at strengthening bilateral ties, enhancing naval collaboration and interoperability with Turkish Navy. Commanding officer of the ship called on Aksaz Naval Base Commander Rear Admiral Aykur Toulouse Sevink and discussed matters of mutual interest. The host military dignitary acknowledged the Pakistan Navy's contributions in ensuring regional maritime security. The commanding officer also highlighted the deteriorating situation and human rights violations being committed by Indian armed forces against innocent people in illegally Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Later, PNS Tabuk participated in coordinated patrol with Turkish Navy ships. Pakistan's permanent representative to the United Nations, Munir Akram, held a meeting with the Executive Director of Counter-Terrorism Committee of Security Council, Michael Collins, in New York. They discussed areas of mutual interest and reaffirmed their commitment to closely cooperation in their efforts to counter terrorism. Talking on this occasion, Munir Akram said Pakistan looks forward working closely with United Nations Counter-Terrorism Committee and strengthening bilateral cooperation. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, Senior Vice President of Awami National Conference Muzaffar Shah has said that the Bharatiya Janata Party and its local combine are trying hard to persuade people to accept the illegal and unconstitutional decisions taken on August 5, 2019. Addressing the people in Badgam district, he said they have snatched our identity, rights, rather everything, and are now trying to make people believe the decision was imperative for the development in the region. In India, thousands of farmers are continuing their sit-in demonstrations for 11th consecutive day today against the new agricultural laws of Modi government. The negotiations between farmer unions and government will resume on Wednesday to resolve the deadlock. The leaders of protesting farmers have announced to go ahead with their plans for complete lockdown, Bharat Bandh, on Tuesday. In Afghanistan, 18 Taliban have been killed in an operation by security forces in Kandahar province. A Chinese probe carrying lunar rocks and soil samples successfully docked with a spacecraft orbiting the moon this morning. The cargo capsule transferred the moon samples to the orbiter, which will separate and return to Earth. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch the live video streaming of our news bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.